For many, nighttime is a moment to rest, but not everyone has a safe place to lay their head.
And we know that it's not a simple issue to solve, or it would have been solved already.
And it's up to community leaders like Kristen Swan with United Way to figure out what to do about it.
And it's more people in our community than you think.
In a one-night census this year, Rutherford County found 367 people living on the streets.
The thing that we have learned is that it really is a bigger issue.
Leaders here say immediate access to help is also critical. Someone experiencing homelessness here in Rutherford County, on average, is homeless for as long as 5 months.
We know that there's not one agency that's going to solve this problem, so it's really a community effort.
Recently, Rutherford County's leading organizations on homelessness started breaking free from any sort of silos in order to collaborate. Stepping Stones houses women and children. The Salvation Army helps men and families. Journey Home provides meals. Cold Patrol reaches out to the encampments. And that's just a few. All these groups emerged with a single idea. Let's develop a streamlined set of questions, one document that all organizations in Rutherford County use to help the homeless. In just a couple of months, 270 households have filled out the common assessment. This form helps pinpoint the specific help a person needs and prevents the homeless from having to repeat their story multiple times to different organizations.
It really cuts down on trauma for folks that are having to retell their story over and over again. I think that's one of the unintended consequences of living in poverty that we don't always think about.
Another Rutherford County program called Bridging the Gap is in its second year of funding. It fills a critical void in the system when police need a shelter for someone who is suddenly homeless. But it's the weekend or overnight and shelters are closed. This program pays for a hotel to bridge the gap until a more permanent shelter is found.
They have a great, system worked out to where if an officer does come across someone, they have a way to handle that. Recently, they came across an older woman who was experiencing domestic violence, and they were able to get her out of that situation and then connected to a program a few days later.
Mark Kelly, News 2.